Last Cloudia TV Express.
Oh, is it starting?
Hello there.
Oh, it is. I saw this up
Good
last
evening,
second.
Wherever you are in the world, welcome to the
Close.
Last Cloudia TV Express Collab Special. Excuse me, Last Cloudia TV Special.
Special.
Yeah, not a collab. My name is Kit, and I am Last Cloudia's localization lead and PR guy. As always, thank you for being with us. I am joined today by none other than...
Hello, I'm Naki, a producer of Last Cloudia. Nice to see you all.
Yes, it is great to see you. Today it is just going to be the two of us streaming about some very exciting upcoming releases that are going to be here in Last Cloudia in the very near future. If you're not familiar with this format, this stream is a leaner version of our long format
Is
Last
my,
Cloudia
mic
TV streams,
connected?
and we
It
are
is,
hoping to
okay.
bring you some exciting info about updates that are, as I say, coming to the game.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into a unit that we posted one portion of on social media.
Oh, they're
Some
going
of the
straight.
Chat might not know what we're talking about, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive into things and give a brief review. If we could get the slide up on screen now. There we go. We can see, oh yeah, we're trying a little bit of a new format here. It may look like the screen is bugged, but this is, I hear, intentional. So yeah, do bear with us there. But let me see what everyone is saying in the chat. Does anyone know? Let me know in the chat if you have a good idea about who this unit might be. Yeah, I see someone saying there, our waifu. Yeah, Lilaha. Interesting guess. Hand.
Berlin?
What's that?
Berlin?
Barlene, nah, possibly, who knows? You know, stranger things have happened. But yes, Shift Blood Rose.
Oh.
Interesting theory.
Good idea.
I see, yeah, you do have the red there, you do have the white. Not a bad guess at all. But all right, so we see a lot of guests here, a lot of guesses here, many of which involve Lilaha. Santa Claus, interesting. Thank you for the guess, Gordon. That would be interesting at this time of year, but no, it is not Santa, I can tell you that much. Who it is, you're going to have to watch for this video right now. So if we could though, let's roll that video.
Yeah.
どんな世界でも人々は常に救いを求めるものならばそれに応えて救済して差し上げましょう
Just took in my mic was muted.
私は女神なのですから
Yep,
行
it's
き
here.
ますよその程度ですか天に帰りなさい滅びなき
Okay, cool. She can send enemies flying.
裁きを受け入れその身を捧げるのです
Kind of. Okay, kind of similar to her like mage ult. Special damage of 50, damage cap 100k. Wait, no attribute damage plus 30? Wait, is she non-attribute?
たとえどのような世界でも
Instantly close to that. Oh, she
全てを
looks like she
包み
is.
込みましょう
You know what's funny? I literally made a joke like a while back in the help chat of Discord of Last Cloudia that it'd be funny if she's like no
私
attribute.
は全ての生物を愛していますたとえそれが
When using
どのような
attacks, I'll use
姿の
10%
ものであ
max
ろう
HP.
とも
Jeez.
恐れることは
They're
あ
gonna
り
do this like part by part and like
全て
explain real
を
quick.
私に委ねるのです
Yes,
Yeah.
so there we have her, the new unit. Goddess of Mercy, Lilaha, along with the Arc Order of the Helios. I see people
You know,
in the chat are
non-attribute
really
might help
excited.
me still.
I'm excited for this.
Get around
I see people saying, yeah, John Vendoza
elements
gives
with
us a
us.
damn, that's sick. Edgar Vegas says,
Yeah, I think
Lilaha,
the
Swords
the
of
top two
Joy.
guests was either light
Pat Leone says,
and
smash.
it was light and dark.
Alright,
My
let's go
dumbass
ahead,
said
though, and-
no attributes.
Yeah, I see a lot of Goddess of Mercy, yes, exactly. Thank you very much. Yeah, I see everyone in the chat.
But
is
it has
excited.
that
Let's go
buff, so
ahead and
I
get
think it
into
might
the
be.
Traits. Let's go ahead, yeah. Do you have anything that you want to say before we look at the traits?
いやーまあ非常にこう強い二属性のみんな反応してるけど無属性の一刀流の意味というところがちょっと押したい点ね
Okay, yeah. Naki-san here has just said that she is a non-attribute
I think the
attacker,
whack.
and that's one of the big points that we're going to be touching on.
And why are you
in this
so
unit
bit
as we go forward,
damage?
but for now, let's go
Okay,
ahead
so
and
my
look at
mic
her
might cut in and
traits,
out.
if we could. let's
Be
get the next
careful how I
slide.
move it, I guess.
First slide here on screen.
You replace Gizmo's.
Okay, so yes, you see here. All right, that's the slide on screen. Can we see the next slide? Thanks. All right, so you can see here, Lilahaz, Goddess of Mercy Lilahaz, two traits.
So it looks nice,
The first of which
the
is
rose thing.
Scarlet Perception. This is a trait that boosts the damage cap by using MP. Up until now, damage caps boosts have been represented as real numbers like plus 5,000, but in this case, the damage cap boost is a percentage boost. This is really noteworthy. So for example, if you had a damage cap of
Okay.
100,000,
Okay.
the damage would be boosted to 150,000. This means that boosting caps with other skills will have a proportionally large benefit. I think for those of you who are familiar with the
For
game system of Last Cloudia,
but that's just for the alt
really
though.
what a significant change this represents from other damage cap related skills that have come.
Using that
until now.
attack skill, use 50
Before we
MP
move on to the
for
second, I want to see
damage
if
cap.
anyone is reacting in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
super
interesting.
excited, says Cloudy Clips.
So then it looks like you gotta
is
build
scaling
MP on
damage,
here
looks
too.
very powerful so far.
I'm assuming she's
Alright.
scaling off of
Trait number
just
2, Vessel of the Goddess.
strength.
At battle
Not really a
start
fan of
and
the
regularly,
hybrid
this trait gives the unit the most numerous
units
enemy
to kind of
types,
how
which
to
is
build,
say, to put that in
especially when
slightly
you're new.
different terms. Of the enemies, the type that is most common among the enemies on the battlefield at any given time will be the trait that the unit receives as the result of this trait. The trait also gives physical attacks and special
what?
anti-type effect against enemies with the same type as the unit. On top of that, it also has an effect that restores the unit's special gauge when a boss special targets the unit and ends, which is to say at the end of the boss gauge special, a special which targets the unit.
Yeah.
At the end of that, that's when it will activate.
Against enemies with the same type.
50%ね、ダメージ上限が上がるところは結構皆さん反応されてますね。
Yeah, yeah, it's very significant. I see people
So is he, like,
saying,
technically
yeah, Arbor is saying,
neutral?
LOL, laughing because it's such an
And then when you're
amazing
fighting, you
boost.
pick like whatever the
Hero
weakest
of the
element
Death
is.
says, oh, ultimate nuker, exactly.
いいね。
Yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to take a look at the unit's special and skills if we could. Can we see the next slide? Thank you. The unit has a number of skills that can be used without moving, so it is quite an easy unit to play with, quite versatile.
Can be used
A
without
skill
moving.
3 that really launches enemies into the air is especially
I mean,
rare.
you're fighting head to head, so
The special shows off the awe-inspiring rear silhouette of the pixel art, so it is another must-see. We'll be sharing that with you on screen relatively shortly, so do just bear with us until then.
that was an interesting choice
You
of
can see
wording
here
just
that
now.
the
Not
traits
gonna
are
lie.
named Seraphic Grave, Oracular Mirage, Eternal Banishment, and Apocalypse Zenith. The details of those are currently on screen. Take a
The,
look if you want,
the
take a
proportion
screenshot
of the
if you
character is
want.
kind of interesting though. Like the legs is like
We're going
crazy
to go
long
and
though.
look now at the learnable skills, though. Can we get those on screen?
The entire body's almost the legs.
Okay, we have a number of new skills which appear in yellow, as you can see. These are Eschatology's Flower, Outstanding Dominion, Theophonic
I'm glad I saved up.
Effulgence, Undying Prayer, and No Attribute Attack Raise 5. Lilaha is able to learn various skills, but Undying Prayer and Theophonic Effulgence are the standouts. Undying Prayer cuts max HP 30%, but it also gives the ability to survive when taking lethal damage by using 4% of MP. There's no limit to the number of times
Please
this
tell me she
skill
has
can
built-in like
activate.
Goddess Kiss,
So
cause
as long as the unit has
actually I
MP,
can see right
it will
here.
always be able to survive lethal damage. Theophonic Effulgence is an outstanding skill that lets you use a powered-up version of Skill 3 from the very
Wait,
start
she
of battle.
doesn't? What?
Skill 3 lets you instantly
What?
close the gap into enemies, making it a very practical skill. This
Oh,
one,
she's
too, is
okay.
also
She's
quite
gonna use
versatile.
cloth. It's kind of obvious.
Before we go on and look at the six
cloth and
hints, I'm
sword,
just going to look in chat.
Cause
Donovan
I find
Hampton
cloth and
says,
sword is
"What's
like
up with
pretty
this
easy to
sassy
boost
lost
because of the
child
certain
with a sword?"
buffs.
Well, we're actually going to have a little bit of lore that touches on that in the story, so do check that out.
Oh, wait,
because
no,
you will
God's
be able to
Kiss is
see
there, okay.
What is up with that sassy lost child
Yeah,
with a giant sword.
that's a must.
Martin Perez says, I'm gonna make her hit crazy caps, LOL. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Do go ahead and share what you're able to do with her.
Oh, this MP she's gonna be using.
Okay, there we go.
Get her to like 1,000 MP.
Ripon
Sure.
Artisan says, Goddess Kiss is going to make her immortal. Good
Yeah.
lord. Yeah, it will be very difficult to defeat her.
Yeah,
Which,
but then you're also
that
using
skill. But
MP.
let's go ahead and check in
on your
the
skills,
six-star
so-
enhancements. Can we see the next slide? There we have it.
And wasn't it like
There
something
are
crazy
a number
like
of these,
te-
which
30%?
I will just give you the quick rundown, is Transcend, Close Mastery, Giant
Close
Healing
Mastery,
2,
so-
Sword
okay.
Mastery 2, Anti-Type Boost 2, No Attribute Damage Up, Physical Nullification Shield, and Magic Nullification Shield. The Physical and Magic Nullification Shields have a chance to proc, so while they aren't guaranteed, they will give you the ability to nullify physical and magic attacks. Note, though, that these are not something that will always, in every case, activate. You're able to see. I
Wonder what
believe,
percentage
the
it
details
is on
the
that.
screen. It does say chance to nullify either physical or
Nullification?
magic damage taken.
So no damage reduction.
Okay, Pit is saying crazy. Yeah,
She might be. Oh,
Uh,
there's
Sword
no, I wouldn't
Mastery,
count that. That's from
Sword
Close
Cloudia
Mastery.
indeed.
Cloud Mastery.
Here, look at my grin. I'm not going to say anything more.
Kind of sounds like a glass
Okay,
cannon,
so
to
it
be
seems
honest.
that people are very excited about this unit, as am I. Leela is one of my favorite characters in the game.
ずっとめっちゃ可愛いからね。
No, yeah, absolutely. The
Yeah.
pixel art is really great. We hope to be able to show that to you very shortly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
If-
Marvin
if you
gives
can, like,
us a
disable
thank you guys
the
for all
mana
your
use
hard
on the
work
skill,
making this game great with units, artwork. Yeah,
then
absolutely. I think
Yeah,
that
thank you.
her
it's really
survivability would be
exciting to be able
insane.
to see this sort of different side of Leela.
It actually,
here.
really,
in this
no
new
damage
artwork.
reduction. Well, usually it's like a.
1位でしたからね。
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. She was.
Is it 10% or is it
most popular
20%?
ちょっとこうだか
in the
ら
popularity
そう
poll?
だから普通のこう
I think
スキル
between 10 to
とちょっとこう
20%
違うアプローチというか
of either
そういう
physical and
違いがあ
magic
ってね
reduction usually
So
that
we
units
sort
have
of
for the
approached
transcendence.
Her artwork
So it's
from a
not a
different
crazy
angle than if she
boss.
were just a standard shift, because this was, after all,
Yeah.
the unit who achieved the first place in the popularity poll. This was actually the result of a combined campaign, of a combined sort of cooperation between the global and Japanese
Ah,
versions.
yeah, yeah.
I think people really worked together to put her in the top position there. Before we move on, I see we also have one
Cool.
other comment from Kat Leon that I just want to share, which is, honestly, thank you for all the hard work. Since 2025 began, it's been nothing but awesome units. Well, thank you very much for
Yeah,
that.
thank
Hey,
you.
cheers. Okay, without further ado, let's take a look at the new arc, Order of the Helios. There we go. There we have it. Okay, so this is quite exciting.
Yeah, this
The Order of the
arc is kind of
Helios is the name of this
surprised me.
Those
Oh,
of you might
what's up with this?
who
I
have
wasn't
been
paying
close
attention to it.
attention to the new enemies in battle might know that this Order of the Helios is based on the divine soldier Helios, who is a new opponent that has appeared in battles relatively recently, I think within the past couple of story arcs. of the main story.
I really need to go through all the
That
story
arc looks
cutscenes.
Fire, says
to
Robert
understand what's
Perez.
going on.
Well, thank you for that. We're going to J-Man. Yes, gives us that SS arc is so cool. Let's go ahead and look at what this arc does. The arc is intended for physical attackers, so let's go ahead and check out the slide so that we can see. the
I'm hoping I'm
details.
lucky enough to get the arc too within the
It says here, when using an attack skill,
pity or like
use
within
10%
once I
of
get
max
it. I'm not
HP
sure.
to boost damage 35%. Boost physical attack damage cap 1,000 for a max of 4,000.
Maybe
Based on the
10%.
number of
That's
godlike
really
allies
10
or
attacks, bro.
battle start. When unit is incapacitated, give all enemies an STR-INT minus 20% debuff for 20 seconds. That arc trait is joined by two new learnable skills, which are Night Saber and Skill 2 Breakthrough 2. Night Saber is a skill that boosts damage to night types, while Skill 2 Breakthrough 2 is a skill that boosts the damage cap of Skill 2.
Honestly, the Night Saber seems like super
Yes,
random.
Skill 2 Breakthrough 2.
Am I missing something here? What's
It's
up with
not
Night
the,
Saber?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a confusing name, but it does what it says on the tin.
はい。
Yeah. The artwork is amazing. Holy says for everyone. Thank you very much for that.
Can't wait to see it animated
I
though,
believe is
like the
how we
animated
probably
version.
read your name.
They probably
Gives us a
post it
good
on
part
Twitter
less
maybe
Cloudia.
after.
Well, hey, thank you very much for
the
that.
live stream.
We love you too. Let's go ahead and keep things moving. We'll take a look at the 100% Arc Ether reward if we could. Okay, there it is. The Divine Soldier Holy Helm. This ARC's 100% ether reward is a 6-star
Account
accessory.
says accessory.
You can
Okay.
boost the unit's STR with this equipment's stats and trait. The equipment also boosts damage in non-boss battles, so its trait will really shine in PvP, which is to say, arena, guild battles, content of that nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Kit. I saw that this time there's a skin set for.
I'm
Goddess
the
of
only
Mercy,
person
Lila.
using her
That is
in
correct. You
PvE
got
then.
it. It's been a little while since we've had a new skin set, but we're gonna go ahead and check out the individual skins on this slide. Could we go ahead and get that slide
Yeah,
on
it's
screen? There we go. Thank you very much. Yes, we have there the Goddess of Mercy Lilaha skin set. You can see we have 3 colors there. Yes, there are going to be 3 colors included in this special set, which are pink,
Okay.
light blue, and black. The set is going to cost 1,200 paid crystals.
Yeah, pink, light blue, and black.
Yeah. Note that the color names are based not on Lilaha's hair color here, but on her shirt
Yeah,
color.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. It's so really cute.
They're all adorable.
Every time there's a skin sets, I
Uh-huh.
always think all of them are cute, and I can't decide which one I want to use.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How about Kit?
I have to say, I think if I get this time around, they are all cute, as you say, but I think for me, this is just a purely personal, subjective opinion, but I think I like the black skin
Black.
here best.
Wonder if the
Yeah,
animation
because-
colors are like different.
For me, I think it captures just the essence of who Lilaha is, the best of all of these, but they're all really great.
Yeah,
Do you have a preference here?
Yeah, I.
For a second, I thought you said
Uh-huh.
it captures Leah because
Okay.
she's the
Yeah.
best.
What about you in chat? Yeah, Jay says
But she is
that
pretty
red
strong, though.
black is looking great.
Yeah.
Let's see what else do we have here. Yeah, Xavier XW says those skins are clean. Thank you. Okay, Asip says the sword looks bigger than Lilaha. You are right about that. The sword is significantly bigger
It's
than
like
her.
double or triple her size.
Red and black it's not a phase mom color. I like that.
I'm surprised she's
Yeah,
just not
so
spinning in
sulky
circles trying to
goth
use that thing.
Teenage.
Teenage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sulky goth teenage Lilaha. Marvin Perez says, I want that white. Let's see what else we have. Interesting. Cyril Wilkin says, I'm waiting for the day Devon gets a shift. Well,
なんで今日そんなダマに
who
人
knows?
気なの
Yeah. I see. Yeah, for you there, it looks like it's a Davan sort of day, but for less Cloudia, I think Lilaha is the unit that we're going to be focusing on most.
レッドヘアカラーダバン。
Yeah, red hair color Devon. Interesting. Yeah, teenage Devon.
まあ、maybe.
Maybe.
Right, yeah.
Stranger things have happened.
It'd be crazy if they drop
Okay,
like
so yes, this is a very
like
charming
a
set.
crazy
Be
skin
sure
or
to check it
unit.
out. Note that Lilaha's
I mean, a
special
crazy
will also change
shift.
based on the color of the skin that is equipped to the unit.
Oh, that's cool.
So go ahead, pick up this set.
Like if they drop
try
like
each
collab
color
creators
and
like
see how
announcement
it's
right after this, it's like Leah
It's that time
or
now
like
that
something
we'd
else
like to give
crazy.
everyone here in the stream with us a sneak peek at the unit Goddess of Mercy Lilaha. As always, note that this is a development build of the game, and things are subject to change between now and the time that the unit is actually released. So please, no angry messages on social media if some things are slightly different in the final release. Okay, so if you would, Naki, please give it us away. Please take it away. I will interpret for you
うんうん
as you explain.
Okay, okay.
Things on
I
screen.
explain things myself from here. Please
Yes.
keep interpreting. Okay, じゃあ、いきます。
Okay.
ほい。
Or the tutorial
All
thing.
right, let's go ahead and do it.
Oh, her MP is low.
今日はダバンが。
699 at 120.
Yeah, Davan is.
I mean, I know like she's using a sword and stuff, but
Yeah, is it the
since-
same user who's commenting about Davan
Actually-
over and over again?
Okay.
maybe you
Okay, let's go
don't
ahead and
need
give it a shot.
MP because if you're taking away from a percentage,
Moving
then
off floating, perhaps
maybe
even
it
running here.
doesn't matter. I'm not sure.
レギュラーアタック。
Yeah, here's a regular attack.
Yeah, I definitely need the zero gravity using that.
Triple hit attack.
じゃあ、特技使います。
I'm going to go ahead and use her skills.
特技1は、その場から発動してまず剣を投げます。
Okay, so in the first skill,
Okay,
she
has a little bit of
attacks from
range.
her spot, in the spot that she's standing in.
I wasn't-
and
I
throws
can't glance
her
away, but I'm not sure if that's real. Like pushes them
Following
away.
that, she does an instant transportation.
Oh no, that's to get.
2は
Oh, that's the close distance.
上
Okay,
から飛び込んで
so she's gonna be like
And
right up
so
in there.
For skill number 2, she moves in a little bit and then does a combo attack.
その程度です
特技さんがその場からの飛び込み攻撃。
天に
And
帰りなさい
skill number 3 is a jumping attack from the spot that she's in.
天に帰りなさい
ゴロスの特技みたいなのありましたけど、めっちゃ
That attack where you like
Yeah, it
fling them
raises
up. I wonder if
enemies
you
up quite a
can like
bit, sort of in the
combo
same
on
way
that.
as Goroth's attack does.
But like the animation looks like pretty
I'm gonna
long,
go ahead and
so
chain together
it
her
kind of
combos.
doesn't look like you can't.
そ
Oh,
の
let me see.
天に帰りなさい
Goes up.
Okay, yeah, you can see it there.
じゃあ、調子打っていきましょう。
Yeah, when they go flying there, it looks like you can't really combo with like yourself, so it'll have to be like the other two units to attack on it.
Apocalypse Zenith. It's a little tricky, huh? Yeah, I'm sure I would not get the Japanese pronunciation perfect, but go ahead. Oh, you can see her pixel art, yeah.
Yeah.
You can see her pixel art there on the screen, the back. Lovely.
Wait, is the enemy getting buried debuff? So why am I seeing so much stuff like under the enemy's
Yeah, so
name?
it's a very versatile, very easy to use unit, so go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, thank you very much for that, Naki-san.
Yeah, that wraps up our sneak peek.
All right. I see. Thank you very much for that. Let's go ahead and summarize things with our 3-point overview of the Goddess of Mercy, Lilaha. Could we get the next slide on screen, please? Thank you
Please
for that.
scale with strength, not
So as you
intel
can
and
see here in
strength.
our 3-point overview,
Oh, that's cool.
Lilaha
The
is
thing behind her
number
head.
1, a no attribute attacker who uses MP when a skill is activated to give damage cap plus 50%.
That MP you saw on the
Point number
skill.
2,
I'm not too
when
sure how I
taking
feel about
lethal
that, but
damage, she
we'll
uses
see.
MP to survive on 1 HP. And point number 3, the unit recovers MP using Goddess Kiss, as a user pointed out here in the chat, and Ultra Advanced Circle, Auto Ultra Advanced Circle. So that'll do it. That's a summary of what this unit is. Let's see, we have, I'm just seeing what people are saying here in the comments. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool passives. Thank you very much, Edgar Vegas.
イレーネさん、こんにちは。
Yeah, hello. Arbor says, same eyes as Demon Plate Alice. Interesting. Okay, we have a lot of collab requests. Thank you. Duly noted. I'm not going to get into those anymore because we still have a lot of stuff to cover today.
I think
I do hope that I've been able
doesn't
to. Crosswire
her
this
regular
unit.
vision
It's
also
so
have red
exciting.
eyes? Can't remember off the top of my head.
But we are going to move on in just a moment. I am the storm that is approaching, says John Vandoza. Interesting. She's slaying even as a kid. I got to agree with that. She is terrifying.
Oh yeah, so like, will this count as just like
アートへの反応が
this version of her just like as like a
Yeah,
side
people, really seem to
parallel
enjoy the artwork on
world
this
type of
unit.
content?
So
Or
thank you very
this
much.
since it was like
I
a
do
folded
agree
in,
with that.
so it's like it's kind of like off track from the original vision.
Yeah, she is terrifying, says SG9. Okay.
今回のさ、アートは結構皆さんの期待を
Oh,
裏
that
切っ
was
て
kind of loud.
Yeah,
そこどうだったのかな
yeah. I
ちょっと
think
コメント欲しいね。
yeah. The direction of this artwork was probably not what a lot of people were expecting. I don't think that a lot of people were expecting young Lilaha, little Lilaha, girl Lilaha. What is it that everyone out there was thinking that this unit might be? If you have any idea, if you had any guesses, go ahead and fire them off in the comments. I'd be interesting-
They did show the like the concept
interested in knowing
art in the
what it
last
is.
live stream, so it's like kind of
なん
like
か全然ね、
get saw it.
将来の方向に行ったのですごい
I see. Was it the last? It was I think the
Naki-san here
6th
says that the direction the artist
anniversary
took was not the one that
was
he
6.5
expecting.
anniversary.
So,
The one with
Let
Roland.
us see
I think it was that one.
anyone.
あー
They showed the
Okay,
concept art
Antonio,
at the end of the stream.
Eturbides says, I thought it was going to be something like this. Just adult Lilaha. Interesting.
なるほど
She looks like not the corrupted one, but she still looks cool.
いや、
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
so-
see. Oh, interesting.
I'm curious about
thinking
that,
her maybe as
the
an
corruption
advocate.
thing for her.
なんか要はこう神道版のリラハ
ああ、
なんか昇格する前の神に昇格する前の
まあちょっとあんまり言っちゃうとあれだけど、まあそこじゃないんだけど、
Like flashback to her past, or like
Okay,
something was
so-
done to her and then this happened.
そうじゃないと思うけどないでしょ。
Okay, so yeah, J-Man, Naki-san here just responded to your comment saying that she's not exactly an advocate here, and I'm not able to go into too much detail about what exactly she is, but you will see in the actual release a little bit more of what she is. Okay, Kuro the Death says more like her haircut is the best.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Yeah, the outfit I think would be.
Might have a big
Gala.
event for when
Interesting, yeah.
she comes out then.
I could definitely see that.
To
it
like
is
to
quite
explain all of it.
I guess stage-like, very interesting there. But all right, let's keep things rolling. I don't want to stop things here because I did see some requests in the chat. Next, we will touch on a couple of units that are certainly popular in their own
Very
right.
cool design though.
Let's talk about the new Insight units that are going to be added on May 22nd.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
Yeah, these have already been announced, but the next unit.
Now that I think about how
the
often
next pair of
do they
units
do
that are
inside
going to be
units?
added
I
are
haven't really
these two.
been
Can we
keeping
get that
track.
slide up on the screen, please? Yes, there it is. Here
Oh,
we go.
those
We
two.
have
Okay.
Galen
Oh, the
Flame
very
Vaughn
nice.
and Emperor Celios.
Yeah.
Hurrah! Cheers to this. Yeah, the boys. The boys.
そうね。
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. These guys are definitely best buds with each other.
See, I thought those two already came out with
The
inside.
last of the batch. Yeah. Oh snap. Okay, so we are going to put a poll in the chat right now. This is one of the first times that we have ever done
Wait,
this.
what?
We're going to put a poll in the chat to see whose insight the chat wants to see more. Is it Vaughn? Will it be Celios? Or will it maybe even be both if you guys insist on it? Don't worry, whoever we don't show here though will be someone that we show on social media later. So let's go ahead and see. Yeah, go ahead and put that poll up.
Not too
the
familiar,
chat,
but I
if
think
you could. There it
Celios.
is.
To me, he
Yes,
seems
who do you
cool
want
to
to
be
see?
honest.
Gallant Flame Vaughn, Ice Emperor Celios.
Oh, I just took in both.
Go ahead and vote if you would.
What was the
Who is it
last
we're
one?
going to see? 1 unit, 2 units?
Mistakes were made.
Which of the units will it be? We'll just go ahead and give people a moment to vote. How long are we going to give people to vote? The Tohyo Jikan wa
Mistakes were made, but the overwhelming is gonna be.
we'll
Looks
just
like it's
chat a
gonna be
little
both.
bit, maybe about 1 minute here, so do go ahead and chat.
I didn't even see that.
And,
Like,
yeah, go ahead
like I
and
barely.
vote
Just
as we
scroll down.
chat, if you would. As we look, Holy Potato
When
Paladin
he
says
said both, I
that
thought he was like
wins,
joking because
yes.
he's like, oh, we'll just
Wolfface,
show the
yo,
other one
okay.
on Twitter.
Yo, Wolfface, hey.
X.
Peace, cheers. I like the shades.
Yeah.
Donovan Hadley.
This is
classic
obviously
match of
gonna be
Fire and
both,
Ice. Yeah,
so-
definitely.
Oops.
Who here remembers? I can't remember the name of the arc off the top of my head, but there is an arc where these two are featured together, right? The Fire and Ice arc. The arc with the two. I think it's something to the effect of like Gallant Flame, something Fire. But yeah, there is an arc in which these two units appear together.
炎と氷のやつね。
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
The fire and ice
いやいや。
arc.
メルザの天使に
I might not have that one.
Okay, I think yeah, it may be the one that appeared at the same time as the latest Melza shift, the name of which I believe is Heavenly Knight.
いやいや
Melza, I don't quote me on that.
じゃあそろそろ投票たまったかな。
All right, so I think we've gotten a good number of votes. Let's go ahead and see who is the winner of our poll. Is it going to be Celios? Is it going to be Vaughn? Is it going to be both? What are our results? We got, wow, great, 113 votes.
いやいやいや。
In last place, we had Gallant Flame Vaughn at 11%. In second place, we had Ice Emperor Celios at 35%. And with a whopping 53%, both.
いや、I knew.
Okay, there
Wait,
we go,
both
yeah.
only run
So
with
let's go ahead and
53%?
take a
That's
look
kinda
at
crazy.
both units in sight. The people who've spoken, we are going to take a look at both.
いや、OK?
We start with Gallant Flame Vaughn. Okay. So this time we have a unit in Gallant Flame Vaughn whose attack animations change with insight. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that first. Can we get
The
that on
animation
screen?
change is pretty cool. I like that.
It is.
全体的にやっぱ
So it's more than like just
So,
a stat
yeah,
stick.
all in all, the effects have gotten quite a bit more splashy.
いや
The number of hits and
Yeah.
stuff is
And
also-
you can kind of like see the extra. That's wow, 15 to 40.
Okay, so there you have it. We've just shown the big changes to the attack animations with insight. Do we want to roll that one more time slower?
いやいや、もうワンタイ
Okay,
ム
let's roll that one more time. Yeah, Meowing Cat says that skill 3 is insane. Yeah, it is
そう
quite.
3全然違ってんだよね
Yeah, 3 is completely
い
different.
やいやいやいや
Yeah, the aerial effect is really gotten
So it looks like what like 40 hits is like the new standard.
Yeah, skill 3 looks
For
pretty
alts.
good, says Arbor.
いやいやいや
Breaker Vaughn. Yes, his special looks dope. Thank you.
And then for sophomore
I
premium
guess
it'll be
so.
like I think
There you have it. Yeah, like other
45
previous insight units,
hits.
Vaughn's hit counts have been greatly improved. as has his attack activation distance. Okay, let's take a look at the learnable insight skills if we could. Could we get that slide
Another
up
3
on
to 5
screen?
years.
We
It's gonna be
have,
something
a
called
number
double
of these.
insight.
Can we get the slide? There we go. Yes. Oh yes, there we have. You can see here for skill number 3, there's been a bit of wording added, which a lot of people noted in our comment just a moment ago. Now the unit instantly closes the gap. With the special, the Fire
There's
Dragon
only
Rush,
one enemy.
one enemy has also been added for.
And I guess because of the bonus
Okay, to add
heads.
a little bit more to our description of the special.
ちょっとだけ範囲があったんですよ、調子単体じゃなくて。
Okay. So it was previously there was just a small area of effect, but now it is bound to a specific target.
代わりにヒット数が増えてます。
And however, to make up for that, the number of hits has increased.
Yeah,
So it is better all in all. Don't worry, it hasn't gotten worse.
Yeah, thank you.
I guess it depends
Okay,
on the
let's go
enemy.
ahead and,
Or
continue
like
on
the
looking at
stage.
skills, if we could. The learnable skills. Can we get the next slide on screen, please? Okay, you can see that there are a large number of skills that have been added here, and these include Brute
Yeah, a
Buster,
lot, wow.
Favored Sword, Two-Handed Sword Boost 4, One Blade Breaker 2, and One Blade Breaker 3. Okay, the unit has abilities that make him a
Okay.
better breaker. He can also learn a good number
I don't
of
really
damage
have a
dealing
breaker.
skills
I have,
as well.
like,
He is
melee.
especially powerful when only wielding
Is that
one
pronounced
weapon.
melee?
If we could go ahead and
The
continue
crazy chick.
on.
But she uses the axe, right? So I also have like the axe boost, and then I think I put like break
Okay.
There we go. Thank you.
boost on her.
Yeah, you
So now
see
she can
here,
like kind of like cut down break.
we have a
You know,
number of
she's
skills,
probably not really supposed to.
Yeah, he's able to learn a
Then
number
also
of
put the pirate
skills as
Kraken looking orc too.
We have loads of insight skills, which include things such as
one
break, LB,
physical break plus
one blade
300.
breaker,
Oh damn, okay.
boost break recovery time,
That's
break,
a
SCP
lot better.
recovery, and so on and so on. Yeah, meowing cat. That is a whole lot of breaking. You are very correct about that.
Of all damage taken,
Yeah.
negative.
Is this just me or is it
20?
getting hot in
Okay.
the studio?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
actually,
I'm
it
just
makes
gonna
sense
take
because
brief
his
break here.
base stats are probably like lower.
ちょっとだけ
Because the old unit.
Yeah, thank you very much.
え
Whew, yeah, it's like, saunas are really popular
Yeah,
here
yeah,
in Tokyo right now,
yeah.
right? Saunas are popular.
えまあバン
I
の
feel like we got a
説明
sauna
して
in
る
here. Yeah, yeah, oh,
Yeah, yeah.
they're clever. Yeah, nice segue.
I feel like
we're
if
heating up as we
if
talk
they
about
have like a
the fire unit.
like an
learning.
axe unit
Nice.
for break, that'd be crazy because stuff there's so much stuff that just scales off of that.
ブレイクのがね強いっていうキャラ
Yeah,
クター
yes.
ですね
So the effects boost damage during break.
Yeah,
In addition, when you put an enemy into break, the enemy's break recovery time will slow down while the unit's SCT recovery is boosted. Okay, so the people are demanding Celios, and I'm happy to give him to you. Let's go ahead and advance to the next unit. Celios 2 has changes to his attack animations with insight, so let's go ahead and get a look at those first, if we could. Let's go ahead and fire off that footage.
I have both of them. They're not upgrade. They're like basically a
Cool
one. I should probably level one. Maybe the fire dude, because I don't really have any one time for break.
Yeah, so
Okay, so there you have it.
36?
特に
Okay.
1が特に
Interesting
お
number.
すすめというか遠距離になってるんです
Okay, so skill number 1 is especially improved here. Now it has a long range effect.
いやまあちょっともう一回見ていきましょうか
Okay, let's go ahead and look at it in detail. Yeah, Kimothy says, oh, much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can finally be viable.
いや
Okay,
Oh,
and
okay.
now has a jump effect.
So skill 2, skill 3, they both like dash, and then you have one for when you're at a distance. So I guess what you
Attack.
finish off one,
sound
then you
effects
can use
are
2 and
very
3.
nice, right?
I see
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, Ice
rotate
Pursuit,
between them?
More hits, more crits. Exactly, Marvin. That is correct. He's gonna love working with Leonardo. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that team.
ああ yeah
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this guy has a
Okay,
crit
so
though.
much like
So he'd be a little bit harder to build.
The other, oh, well, let's go, before I get ahead of myself, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at his insight abilities if we could. Can we get that slide up on screen, please? So you can see the specific changes that have been made here. We have frontal long range ice combo attack, yeah, in the place of skill number 1 that's been totally revamped. Skill number 2 now has an instantly close the gap effect, which we mentioned just a moment ago. Skill number 3 also has that wide area effect, which I touched on 1 moment ago. Okay, much like the other units that have gained insight up until now, Celios has improved hit counts and attack activation distance. Let's go ahead and see the learnable skills if we could. Can we get that slide up on screen, please? Okay, there we go. We have here new skills such as Human Buster, Sword Giga Boost, Ice Giga Drive, Extra Attack Boost 2, Extra Attack Boost 3, and Serenity. Celios has got skills that make him an excellent
Decoy?
attacker.
Okay.
In addition to this, he can also learn skills that improve extra attacks.
Don't
from his
remember
trait.
Overdrive does. Wait, dual wield?
Okay, let's take a look at his insight. If we could, skills a little bit more. Can we go ahead and
Okay.
move to the next slide? Yes, okay, go ahead. You can take a
Watch how I,
screenshot
like,
of this
contradict
as
some of
well
his
if you want
skills.
To go ahead and look at things in
Let me see.
detail.
Ice.
Here we
Damn.
have insight abilities that include ice damage up, ice
Like
LB,
80?
and
That's
critical
not a lot.
LB. As
When
you
the
can
crit
see,
with only
Celios
one
mainly
sword or
gains
no
skills
weapon
that
crit
boost his
damage
ice
cap
damage
up
and
by
his
80.
critical damage. If we could, yeah, go
See,
ahead and get
like,
the final.
Well, I give him
slide
that,
here on screen if
and
you don't
then
mind. Can we get the next slide?
give him dual wield.
There we go.
So you have to make.
Yep, and there
If
we
you go dual wield, you have to
can see,
make up
there's
for
not a lot to say
80k.
about this. This is pretty straightforward, the effects here. But go ahead and take a look if you would.
And on the crit too.
And
So like,
see.
I feel. Oh, I think that'd be more hard.
Okay, let's see.
あ
Yes.
防御系とあとストックスキル3があります。
It's a whole bunch of like elemental. What's
Skill slot
this?
3 in English is there at the very bottom.
Um,
You can see people are very
illness,
excited
cares. Okay.
in the chat. Well, Lucas gives us a noise. Wolfface with a 100. I like them, but
He's
it's still
maximum
not
stock
Del
of
Mordo.
skull.
I'm still
Okay.
waiting on him.
毎回来るね。
Yeah, no. I think let me just say I'm right here with the users. I think Del Mordo is easily probably one of the most popular units. One of the most popular units
Yeah,
in the
順番だ
global.
から順番。
Yeah, but we'll get to him. We'll get to him. Says
Yeah,
Naki-san
yeah,
here.
I
But
want
yeah,
to see
you
someone
have to
build
go ahead, please go
Celios
tell,
dual
Hayakashi-san how
wield. I
popular
wonder,
Del
like, how
Mordo
would
is.
they
Make sure he knows.
do that to make up for the
Okay.
missing out on the
Yes,
80k
so thank
cap
you very
on
much
the
for that.
crit?
The easiest way to get a good understanding of these units' insight is to actually see in action. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the latest development build of the game to see what is going on with these units, to actually see what they look like in battle. Naki-san, do you have anything that you want to comment?
Yeah, there's one thing that I should add.
Please add.
Along with the inside updates for Ben and Celos,
Yes.
both of the units will receive credential equipment.
Okay, awesome. Yes, so because
Huh?
these are some of the very first units that were released in the history of Last Cloudia, they never got credential gear because credential gear was a feature that was added after
like
these
their own
units
gear.
first made their debut.
Special
so credential
insight,
equipment
okay.
for both is going to be stocked in the Crimson Ore trading space for the price of 8,000 Crimson Ore pieces, 8,000 Crimson Ore per piece of equipment.
Yeah.
Oh,
When we
it's very
take a
cheap.
Closer look at the
Okay,
unit, we'll have
this is a lot more
CDs,
interesting
so
now.
bear with us. We will look at those in just a second.
Oh, okay.
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 I have like
Okay.
just under 4,000, so I was thinking get off
Before we do,
Labby's
we have lots of
row, but
requests for Blood Rose as well.
it sounds
Blood Rose,
intriguing.
Devon, Del Mordo.
But maybe maybe I'll get both
Okay, just yeah.
if I'm
Bear with
pulling.
us as we look at Celios
Actually, no, maybe not. I
and
don't really get a lot on
Vaughn. We will
some.
eventually get to those units as well. Thank you.
ちょっとまず先に
I said you are arc.
Okay,
See,
here we go. Yeah, we're gonna look at the
Oh,
credentials
yeah, that's his
first.
own. Okay.
You can see here we have
So is all of
Flameful
this
Blade
his or?
Graphum
これは
for
ね
Vaughn.
全体的に攻撃力を上げるし、もうなんか攻
Break
撃力
plus
とか
100
And this makes the attack much more
percent.
powerful. You can see the actual skill wording.
plus
there on
100k.
screen.
Strength train
Yeah,
percent.
and this gives also a
Damage cap
massive
15K.
100% boost to the break value.
Damage cap on break.
It's quite powerful.
OK というわけで、じゃあ、バン。
Not too sure the top. No?
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Vaughn first of all.
Oh, so are they only getting one?
いやー
It's like, was it just a sword?
ファンも多いですね。
Right, we have an interesting question here. Will monster units eventually get insight?
はい。
We'll answer that later on.
パワフル。
Yeah,
You see his face when he heard that question. That's hilarious.
特技
Man's face was twisted. He's like, he's like, what?
パワフルですね、やっぱね。
yeah, you can see
His
it's,
face is like,
quite a
yo,
bit
I
stronger than what
never
it was.
thought about it.
特技に
Skill number 2.
If he does a surprise, he's like, yeah, then I'll be
It's
shocked.
gotten quite easy to use.
Yes, that will have be some
このおすすめっていう
insane boosts because
And here's my
those
personal
units,
favorite, my personal
oof.
recommendation, skill number 3.
But I'm pretty sure they were never good. I could be wrong, but
飛び込み
be
の
sure.
アクセスのが
Okay, yeah, and now this has a jump effect.
ちょっとコンボをつなげてみます。
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and chain together some combos. And there we go. It's just as you see, yeah.
oh, he's playing off his phone. Okay.
He's in a break quite quickly.
で、チョイス。
So, on the maybe they're using like a capture card on the phone.
Okay. There you go. Awesome. Very nice breaks, says Balding P.
でバンはね、敵をブレイクしたときに特技の回復が速くなるんですよ。
Okay, so when Vaughn breaks enemies, his recovery speed increases.
はい。なので、今回ブレイク性能が上がったのも受けて、
Oh,
パワ
okay.
フルなユニットになってます。
Which makes him overall a more powerful unit as a result of those improvements to his breaking abilities.
いやいやいや。というわけで、ぜひ皆様のお手元で、触ってみてください。
So go ahead and try it out there on your own device if you would.
はい。ということで、続いて
I think Vaughn might be the more interesting unit.
And we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Celios now.
Oh, might be just be saying like don't really have anyone to break like properly.
はい。じゃあ、セイリオスいきまして、セイリオスもね、エクイプメントです。
And we can see our credential equipment for
Crit
Celios
rate
first. This is the
Crit rate
same
10,
as
ice physical
shown now.
damage, special
Ice
damage plus
Epiphany, yeah.
35. Just got 5,000 when dealing criticals. Enemies ice resistance probably goes down. Don't know by how much. Wait, is this two
So,
weapons?
Yeah, Celios is one of Celios' strengths is his ability to deal criticals,
Yeah.
and
When defeating
by
enemy,
dealing criticals,
restore
he's able to deal,
SCT
pursuit attacks.
3
So,
so ice physical damage
You can
plus
see
damage
that,
15.
this equipment boosts his critical rate by 10%.
How much is the ice resistance down? Oh, 15? Okay.
Which will increase his ability to output damage overall.
あとは、
And plus 10, then if you have like crit rate
Okay,
1,
and,
2, and
Celios
3,
is
that's
now, with
extra
this, as a result of these changes, a dual wielder.
18, I think. And then one piece of equipment.
And he also has this effect
Maybe
that
40?
will allow, as I mentioned a moment ago, extra attacks or pursuit attacks to occur when he does criticals.
これをつけることで非常にですね、ヒット数が多くなります。
Yeah, so the number of hits will really increase quite a bit if you.
Now that I think about
equip this
Fun has its own like arc thing. Isn't it like that one where it's just like a giant fire sword slash and
Show
increases
off
like
his
break
regular
damage?
attack first.
I wonder why they didn't use that one.
使います。
They use like a
Go ahead and
UR
yes,
arc for him.
これいいよ。めっちゃ使い
Yeah,
や
this
す
is
い。
awesome. Yeah, the animation is really a lot better than before, and the effect as well.
連発シーン。で、特技にですね。
All right, now we have skill number 2 right here,
特技には、飛び込みでの攻撃です。
and this is another jumping effect.
で、特技3。
Skill number 3, as you can see on the screen. Yeah, look at those numbers of hits. That looks like, what is
Yeah,
it?
too
Yeah,
many.
73.
Yeah.
Yeah.
まあ、クリティカルで水撃が発生するっていう、まあ、アークもつけたりするので、まあ、それによってちょっと変わるんだけど、
Yeah, the effect will change based on the actual arc that's equipped, but you can see one example of what the unit is able to do here.
いや、で、チョイス。
Okay.
Here's a special.
だいぶダメージ上がってます。
Yeah, his damage is really increased quite a bit.
はい。という感じで、まあ、非常に多くのヒット数を叩き出す気持ちのいいユニットなので、ぜひ触ってみてください。
Yeah, so it's a unit that really feels great to use because you're able to bang out those hits one after another.
いや、というわけで、じゃあ、整理をする。また2社終了します。
So that just about does it at our look at Celios's insight.
Okay. Yeah, that wraps up our sneak peek.
All right, thank you very much for that.
For
Before we
the
move on, we got one
for the
question
dual
that
wield,
I
it might be
wanted to make
worth like
sure,
putting a spare for the
that
secondary
you
weapon, because I
heard,
think
because,
the spare
people wanted to
boost
know,
they
someone's asking
increase
in the
crit.
chat, will monster units receive
モン
insight?
スターまあやってるかもしれないんだけど、ちょっとまあ今はモンスターじゃないユニットを優先にやっていってます。
Okay, so in response to the question, I'm sorry, I didn't make a note of the username, but in response to the question of the player who asked, are monster units going to receive insight? The answer that I received from Naki-san just now is that perhaps at some point later in the future, but right now we're going to be focusing on non-monster units, so that's going to be our first priority.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, totally.
Honestly, when they actually do it, I
All right,
think it's gonna
thank
be
you very much
hilarious.
for that. I do hope that everyone in chat is not experiencing information overload because we're not done yet. More juicy information is coming your way as I introduce, and this one is good, a new limited arc set. Let's go ahead and get that slide up on screen now if we could.
Okay.
Yes, there it is, a limited arc set. As you can see, a new limited arc is making its appearance as part of an exclusive arc set. This set contains the SSR arc, Outworld Ancient Library, Soul Crystal, 1 Soul Crystal, 20 Ethereans, and, an SSR 10-spin ticket. You get the arc, you get everything else that you need to upgrade the arc, and immediately pop out its arc ether reward should you choose. So Naki-san, if you would, go ahead and give us a rundown of what
Wait,
this
so
arc
are
is
there
all
like
about.
some arcs like Alpine the pay
ま
one?
ず性能の前んですけれども、実装の背景について補足となるんですけれども、ショップのアークセットはですね、1個目が昨年10月、そして2個目が今年4月に登場したんですけど、今回3個目となるんですよね。
Okay, so before we get into the trade, I'd like to briefly comment on the context in which we are releasing this arc set. The shop was, as you may know, stocked with the first arc set in October, a second one in April, and the third one is about to appear now.
でまあ、ちょっと急にペースが速いんですけれども、今回のアークはですね、味方の特技のストックを全回復するっていう魔法が習得できるので、早めに実装したかったという経緯があります。
It may seem that there's been a sudden deluge of releases of arc sets, but we've put this arc on an express release track because it includes magic that completely refills an ally's skill stocks.
このね、味方の特技全回復する魔法は、今までコラボアークでやったんですけど、やっぱりワールドレードとかバトルグラフとか追加していってる中で、この魔法を持ってるかどうかですごくプレイしやすい。
Wait, he said magic, so it's not even a skill.
直近ね、ラスクラ
So
フ
you can
の
like
方でもコラボを待たずにこの魔法を
I'm gonna say one of the skill. I forgot the name of the skill, but like uses like 200 MP to do that.
今回早いですよというところでお伝えさせていただいて。
Is it that or you need all your
Magic that
MP
completely
at
refills
minimum
an
of
ally's
200?
skill stocks has up until now only been available in collabs. But with new content like World Raids and the Battlegraph Simulator, we wanted to ensure that Last Cloudia newbies also had the chance to get this magic because it really does affect how easy it is to play the game and ultimately as a result of that, how fun the game is. That's why we fast-tracked this release. I want everyone to rest assured that this doesn't represent a new sort of normal for ARC set releases. We just had a specific goal with this set and have implemented it in order to accomplish that goal.
That's
Let's go ahead and, with that said, take a look.
but
at
it's
the
so
arc trait.
blind.
The arc has
Pay all
a
that. That's
really
kind of
great
weird.
trait that perfectly fits a sorcerer, and in addition, you can learn a
To
bunch
like
of
say that,
amazing
but like
and
for this arc,
previously
like
collab exclusive magic skills with this arc. I also really enjoy the lore for this arc as well, so if you get it, do check it out. Let's go ahead and look at the trait now. We see the slide up on screen, and the skill here, the ability here says magic attack damage. The trait, I should say rather, says magic attack damage plus 25%, enemy attention drawn minus 1%. Gradually boost INT over time. Max 30% resets each wave. When magically attacking, spend 1 random skill stock to boost damage cap based on the length of the stock's SCT. Max a damage cap plus 5,000. We see learnable skills that include Magic Ennui, Magic Languid, Magic Conjurous Lore Rain, and Magic Arcane Amrita. With the skills Magic Ennui and Languid, you can use 1 magic spell to give an enemy 2 types of debuffs. When it comes to Conjurous Lore Rain, the magic gives a unit a Restore MP 5% effect 10 seconds after casting it. Note that you can only target yourself with this magic. When it comes to Arcane Amrita, this magic exhausts a unit's MP to greatly
I'm more
recover
curious about
HP and
the
completely restore
Conjurer's
SCT.
whole variant.
The magic has no time stop and costs 12 SC.
Yeah, no time stop.
Yeah, no time stop,
Yeah.
as you say. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 100% Arc Ether reward, if we could. There we go. Great. This is called Arcanatire La Femme. This is a 6-star cloth, as you can see on screen. It's recommended for a sorcerer, but it is a somewhat unusual piece of equipment. It doesn't only boost MP and INT, it also boosts magic damage cap. In addition, it gives the wearer and
Wouldn't it
enemy
make more
attention
sense
gone
to
-1
add this
effect,
as a
which
rope, though?
naturally synergizes with the trait that we just saw on screen a moment ago. By the way, I just want to note that we themed this arc as the Outworld Ancient Library for the reason that it's an arc concerned with magic. And when you think of magic, you think of magic tomes and grimoires. And if you think of tomes and grimoires, naturally you think of the Ancient Library.
I'm still thinking about the wording you use about
It's
art.
extremely detailed, so do go ahead and
We
make
wanted
it
to
big
make the skills
on screen.
accessible for
Take a detailed
everyone,
look when
to
you
make
can.
it easier and more fun to play the game. So here it is behind
So you can see
paywall.
that there is a big sort
Impossible to
of
grant.
atrium type piece of artwork.
I don't
at
know
the
if
very
like
top.
if
Fine
later
as
on
well,
they become
has sort
grindable
of
because
spaciousness to it.
I haven't really been
Your
playing for
imagination will really be fired
that
up
long.
when you see this artwork.
古代図書館ってこんなになったんだみたいなね。
Okay. Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
because I only
Those of us
recently got
who
back
have
into
seen
it.
the library, the
You
ancient
know,
library,
rolling.
In the game on the home screen, might have wondered about it before. This is what it actually is. I'm going to see what people are saying in the chat, who say, yeah, this will surely help those players who weren't here when various skills were released. I agree with that totally. Winfrey's apple pie alternative. Thank you.
Yeah, apple
Definitely.
pie.
Yeah, also a cloth for Belzar. Yeah, certainly that could be one use for that equipment. 100%
This feels like
art.
the definition of
That's
pay
what
to
we
win,
do,
but
yeah. Great art.
see what they do.
Okay, also the fish lens perspective is sick though. Okay. Very neat. Who is that? Interesting question. Who is that in the corner?
Oh.
Oh
Oh yeah, there is so many.
Yeah.
このね、ちょっと右側に映ってるキャラクターいるじゃないですか。
I think there's like two people,
Yes,
like
yes.
one on each side.
これは他のアークとかでもちょっと出てますね。
Oh, really? Okay. So, Donovan Hadley, who says, who's that in the corner? We can't tell you a specific name, but we can tell you that this figure actually appears in some other artwork for arcs as well.
ちょっとまあじーっとこう見てもらえる。
I have fun figuring that out.
Close look at it. Okay, so we still have a little ways to go. We're on the home stretch, but we still do have some more stuff to
I wonder if
cover
he says
before
who it was
we
in,
wrap
like,
up the stream today.
Was it
Moving on,
Japanese?
I'd like to look at the new features that are going to be added from May 22nd.
Because
Can we
the
get
guy in
the
the right
slide
shirt said
up on
like, oh
screen,
really?
please?
So he might have said it, but in that language.
Okay, there we go. Yes, we have a number of new changes that are going to be made. First off is the addition and revisions to Chronicles. The events Vagabond Blades and Yuletide Gifts will be added to Chronicles. This time around, the events will have their battle-only quests removed. For Chronicles quests that have already been implemented, the battle-only quests will remain, but we do plan to remove those in a future update. We also plan to increase the pace at which Chronicles are added going forward. There have also been revisions to the login bonus feature. The login bonus animation is going to be removed, and rewards will now be collected using the login bonus button that is going to be added to the home screen. We'll show that to you in
What?
just a second.
I like
If
the
you log in
animation.
during the login period, you will be able to collect multiple rewards all at once, should you choose. Note that the premium LC pass login animations are going to stay though, just so that it's obvious that the pass is still working correctly. This is going to hold true for related bonuses. We have also added the battle tab to the event tab, which is to say, excuse me, that's not worded correctly here. That is going to be, I think right now it says challenge, but we're going to be rewording that to advanced or something to that effect. So this wording on the slide is not actually correct, but the Battlegraph Simulator and Temple of Transmuted Gear are going to be moved to this tab. We'll show you this in just one moment.
Okay.
At a later date, the Maze of Tartarus will also be moved here. The number of medals and credentials held is also going to be added to the gotcha screen trading space buttons. This is going to be, I think, very useful for anyone who likes to collect those medals and credentials. We've also added a feature that displays a dialog box upon login with when a new unit is released. There's going to be a tips section added to the help screen. And we've also added the unequip all feature to the menu on the upper right of the
Okay, I'm
home
curious about
screen.
this tip screen.
This is a feature that allows you to unequip all equipment from all units for the following content, which is to say, normal parties, support unit, and each type of Tower of Trials. The feature allows you to use AutoSet to try out different equipment. The AutoSet feature chooses from the pool of unequipped equipment, so it's great for testing which configuration is the strongest. Also, don't worry, there's not really much of a chance that you tap this button by accident because there are multiple levels of
I hope
confirmation
so.
windows, so it's going to be
Okay.
quite difficult to accidentally unequip equipment from all of your units.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, from here on, I explain
What's this like? Are you sure? Are you really sure? Are you?
Okay, great.
For sure, for sure.
Okay.
画面出たなあ、OK。はい。
All right, let's do this.
いけるかい
I'll do my best. Yeah, I'll do my best here.
Yeah, same. But I swear they have like a
じゃあまずログインボーナスなんですけど、
like a laptop in front of them, don't they? They need to
Okay, so
just
you
use
can
that.
see now,
Quality would be
first we
better.
covered the login bonus, but there is a login bonus button here appearing on screen for the first time.
Oh yeah. Also, so transmitting the phone screen like
When you go ahead and
wirelessly.
tap this,
いや、ログインボーナスが走りました。
yeah, you can see the login bonus animations.
はい。で、これ何日か分かちょっと溜まってた状態なんだけど、そうすると受け取るやつ全部受け取ったよって感じで出ますね。
Okay,
It was just easier to
in
run
the current
beta
state,
software
you
on the
see
phone.
Several days worth of login bonuses were stocked up, but you can see here there's a notice that tells you that you have gone and claimed all of those.
いやいや。でこれでプレゼントの方に受け取ってるよっていう状態です、
And
ね。
they will now appear there in your presence.
はい。なんで、今まででログインするとね、なんか3つか4つぐらいログインボーナス出てきたじゃないですか。それが、
Okay.
1個で貯めてもいい。
But I think what you still have to be
So up until now,
logged
there
in
have been
and
times where there were
together.
several login bonuses. You had to sit through the animations for all of those, but now you don't have to do that. You can just go ahead and tap that login bonus button and collect everything all at once.
あと説明してくれたけど、受け取り忘れっていうのはないよう
I
に
still want like
で
one
例えば
animation.
受け取り忘れてもログインボーナスの期間が終わったら自動的にプレゼントに行きます。
Okay, so you can rest assured though that you don't have to worry about accidentally forgetting to collect these things and then them disappearing. Your login bonus rewards will be, if you're not able to collect them, automatically sent to the presence. So don't worry, they will be sent to the presence rather than just disappearing.
そうだね。ログインさえしていれば受け取る。ログインし忘れたらログイン
Like still log in.
それが
Okay.
低いですね。はい。じゃあ続いてじゃあヘルプの方行きますか。
Let's go ahead and look at the help.
はい。Tips.
You can see tips there. Yes.
Example insights.
Yes, and you can see these tips images that appear on screen when you first open up the page of a new feature. These are all going to be viewable here on screen. It looks like
Oh, okay. Oh, so this
plan
this
is missing
basically
here
like
and it's
how
lowercase
the
letters emoji.
play the game,
Oh,
but probably not like
Oh yeah, there is there's a little issue with
Don't.
the capitalization here on screen, but we will get that fixed for you.
はい。で、続いて装備の一括解除ですね。
Okay, and now we have next, yes, the unequip all feature.
いやいや。です。
You can see it is, yes,
Yeah.
written as reset equipment here in English.
で、今回まだ現状はこの5個になりますと。
Yeah. Currently, there are these 5 individual buttons that are choosable.
Yeah, regular, support, trial.
Oh, I didn't know TOT attribute
And you can see it's possible to choose multiple ones at once.
and
You
like
don't have to
the
necessarily go
the other
one by one.
TOTs were
So for
use
example,
different
if you
slots.
choose
I
your
thought I saw
regular,
the same.
Set equipments. であともう一回ここで確認画面が出ます。
then you have another confirmation screen here, which tells you you're about to remove all equipment from the currently selected units. Proceed.
いや、なんで、上級のプレイヤーとかは多分、使う機会が少ないので、押し間違いとかはないようになってますね。
Okay, so I think that not Jokyu no player さんが
上級のプレイヤーさんとかは多分装備外すとかはあんまり
Oh,
ないと思う。
wait, is this like his
間違い
actual
はないように
account?
してます
Okay, so advanced
Yeah,
players
he's like,
are
they
probably
should
not gonna be
uncheck
removing
that. I'm not
equipment
trying to do all
from
that.
Their units very much, so I think it's unlikely that you will press this on accident.
いやいやいや。ほい。こ れちょっと紋章は削除されるはずだが、ちょっと後で確認しようか。はい。OK。で、あとはイベントタブのとこだね。はい。
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and check the event tab now.
いや、今、チャレンジのところ、まあ、
Okay.
あります。
Yeah, yeah. You can see this currently is worded as challenge. We're probably going to change this to advanced or something to that effect.
はい。まあ、期間、リミテッドタイムってなったけど、この2つリミテッドタイムじゃなかったから、まあ、こっちに来てるって感じですね。
Okay, so previously the Battlegraph Simulator and Temple.
Yeah, I guess
transmuted
events
here
makes
were on the
more
limited time
sense
tab.
because
However, they're not actually limited.
like
time
it's hard, but it's like
things,
to get
so we're
more
going to
events
be
though.
not
So like
limited time events, so we're going to
it's
be
like an
doing those
indicator.
on the challenge tab or perhaps probably advanced tab.
はい。という感じでちょっとまあ短いですけども、改善のまあ一部をお見せさせていただきました。
Okay, there. So yeah, we've just given you an overview of those features.
Yeah, that wraps up our sneak peek.
Okay, thank you very much for that. That was great. Thank you. One thing that we haven't touched on in detail yet, but the release. Actually, I did touch on this, so never mind. The Goddess of Mercy Lilaha release is going to be accompanied by a story event, so you will want to check that out for some additional insights into the last Cloudia universe.
Like
Before we close things out, I will go ahead and just take one.
So
final
event
chat
doesn't
to see
mean
how everyone is doing.
main story, I don't think.
Let me see.
Okay.
Does this remove crests too? Oh, interesting. そのなんか一括装備取り外し。
Oh, see.
の
So yeah, I think
クレストを取り外すんですか？
she
ちょっ
releases
と確認しておきますね。
Okay.
大丈夫なはず。
Midnight of
It should remove crests, but I'm not 100% on that, so I will go ahead and check on that for you. Okay, let's see. Okay, エリザ忘れられてないですか？
忘れてないよ、大丈夫。覚えてます、ちゃんと。
Okay, don't worry. Eliza is not fading away into the shadow of Mana. We are going to get to her.
インサイ
Probably inside, I
ニ
think.
ューシフト
Or new shift either.
Insights?
But don't worry, she has not been forgotten.
いやいやいや。
wait.
Okay, let's see what else we have
Uh,
here. Okay, Rapture
oh,
is
this-
giving us a
okay.
request for Lucio.
あ、ルキエル。
Yeah.
ルキエルももちろん1年目なんで。
Fight's a different name.
Lucio is one of the units that was released within the first year of Last Claudia, so definitely she is one of the units that we do plan to add insight to.
まあちょっと
Yeah, I was kinda,
新規
I'm curious about her.
中でも属性とかロールとかその辺は
I feel like
バランス取りながら
when she gets to insights,
So we
it's gonna
are-
be crazy strong
As
because of
we
that time
decide
stop.
what order to release
I think
units
she's still the only
insight
character
in,
that can
we
do
take
it.
in mind what their attributes are, what, for example, the role that they serve, whether it's, for example, tank, DPS, so on and so on.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
do take those things into
Alright, so
into our mind. There was a comment that I just wanted to mention, but
today
I think-
is
I may have lost it,
20th,
unfortunately.
so
Can you scroll up? Just
2
a
more
couple
days.
comments? There was something that I wanted to.
It'd be for me
Yeah, so
technically
something that I
3
wanted
because
to share
I
with
think they
everyone.
released like midnight, so probably be
Maybe,
like
I might have missed it. Sorry. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
It's all right. Sorry, I totally missed it.
あ、OK。
Wait, let's see what else we have here. Swimsuit Ray. We have a swimsuit Ray. なんか水着で。
また出てきたね。
Okay.
Wait, isn't Ray
わざわざ水着を着る必要ないんじゃないか。
the beast like
All
wolf
right, yeah,
thing?
well, yeah, Ray is already naked, so there's no need. To
Yo,
put,
what?
a swimsuit on. Oh, we had another request for Jessica.
ああ、なるほどね。
Hold up, did someone actually
ね。
said that?
し
What
か
the?
も忘れられてないから。
Bruh.
忘れられてはないですよ。
Okay.
That's
No,
crazy. Can you see
か
my
どうかはちょっ
mouse?
とわかんないけど。
Yeah,
どうだろうね
that's
I'm not
crazy.
sure that we are going to release a Jessica unit. We might not, but we haven't forgotten about her. So do rest assured about that.
ここぞとばかりにコラボの話していますね、みんなで。
Yeah, so everyone is talking a whole lot about Clouds.
Uh,
Okay, we also have
a Smash Bros
another
version
insight
of the
request, which is,
game? I
Clara
mean-
Dalgion.
ああ、いやいや、
could be interesting.
範囲に入ってます。
Yeah, Clara and Dalgion are also like Lucio units that were
But
released
mi-
within the first year of Last Claudia.
Might be
so we
kinda
haven't
broken
forgotten
'cause,
about
like,
those.
Of
Either.
like the range and stuff of some
So
creators.
anything else that we want to touch on beforehand? No, I think that probably mostly does it. Okay, but multiple people, in closing, multiple people are asking for male swimsuits. 男性の水着ユニットが欲しいですって複数人が
What?
おっしゃられてるので。
複数人がね。
はい。
まあそうだね、検討。
Okay,
引き続き
we will
検討で
continue to think about that, bear that in mind. That said, we've already gone past our 1 hour that we've allotted for this.
No
any
comment.
Closing comments, Naki-san, before we
ああ、そうですね。
end the stream?
いやいや、まあ、 1時間ぐらいかな、ご視聴いただきましてありがとうございました。
Thanks very much for watching us for the past hour.
で、ちょっと周年期間が終わってるけど、ちょっとコメントにもあったんですけど、まだ今年すごいこう魅力的なヒットが続いてて嬉しいみたいなのがありましたけども、一旦ここまでです。
So the anniversary has ended, the 6th anniversary has ended, but we did receive some comments that mentioned how great units have been here in 2025.
Oh, okay. I thought it counted for the 6th anniversary.
イベントもそうだし、でコラボも今年はね非常に。
Then I guess when the current event ends, which is
So
what, 2
whether
days?
units,
Then that's it.
stories,
Okay.
or even collabs, we do have a lot of stuff in the remainder of 2025 that we know you are going to enjoy.
いや、もうしっかり楽しんでいただけるものになってますので、ぜひディラチェックいただいて、それ以降もちょっと。
No, my luck, I probably had to hit pity again.
いただければと思い
And
ま
then
す。
I won't be able to get
So
anything.
for now, please go ahead and
For like
check out
half a year.
Ulaha. I'm quite confident that you are going to be able to enjoy this. Let me see. I don't have much more to add.
Yeah, I
other
think
than
the arc
saying
isn't
looking
like
at
all
the,
that crazy, you know?
other comments about people asking for swimsuits for guys. We'll keep it in mind. Thank you for the comments. But
Skill's kind of rare, especially the knight, because I'm pretty sure she's gonna be god type. There's no way she's gonna be knight.
Thank you very much for joining us today. It's always a pleasure. Yeah, thank you for bearing with me. I really enjoy being here with you guys.
Sometimes
It's
I've been
awesome.
reading the arc skills, especially
No,
like
I
the
think that
UR
just about
ones,
does
and
it.
like
I
there's
will
always
see
like
you
one skill that seems
around
like
again
super
in the
random.
near future. Thank you very much for joining us on the stream, and take care. See you in game.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, cool. Well, that's that. Wait, second.
どんな世界でも
Okay.
人々は常に救いを求める
For a second, I thought it's like another poll. I was like, no, it's just
それ
this
に
one.
応えて救済して差し上げましょう。私は女神なのですから。
The resolution's a bit low, but looks like
その程度ですか。
probably the full quality one would be on X, or like when they post the trailer by itself.
裁きを受け入れ、その身を捧げるのです。終わりです。私の名は女神リラハ。神の慈愛に限りなどありません。たとえどのような世界でも、私の愛で全てを包み込みましょう。
Probably read up on her skills on X, because I think they'll post it separately.
私は全ての生物を愛しています。たとえそれがどのような姿のものであろうとも。
I think. Wait. Oh, this isn't a UR. It's just a SSR.
全てを私に委ねるのです。
Wait, how come it's just a SSR? Isn't you see like a UR? I just took that in. Okay. So does that mean there's no UR? Then maybe this R could be easier to get. I'm not sure if it works like that, but. Sword Art Online collab? Gee, wait, what is this? What is this? AI shit. Auto generation. Wait, what? Yeah. Alright, so that's it. Guess tomorrow will be a regular stream. I need to get to I mean, I feel it's good. There's so much game trailers that came out, and I've been reacting. It's great. But yeah, see you in the next one. I need to figure out what to do with this wire though. It was a JTX. I'm actually just about to end stream because the video event thing is like is over now. So yeah, I'm signing out. Appreciating stand by though. Right, yeah. I was reacting to this game update live stream. Yeah, I think that's how I should get it. But yeah. Alright, I'm out. Peace.